Tigers, Bulldogs, Saints. Welcome to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Are we unmuted?
There we go.
Is that it? Okay. I can't see the buttons out here. It's too bright. Good morning and welcome to DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. That sound you'll hear in the background is not thunder. It is wind. And we're glad this morning to be at DeKalb Christian Academy or the New Life Connection Center, both buildings, I assume, with the DeKalb Youth Baseball Car Show that gets underway at 11 o'clock. Tom Duggan alongside of Coach Chris Vance, Casey Midget, and our first segment this morning, we want to say good morning to the president and, vice president of DeKalb Youth Baseball, Jesse Sutton, who joined us a few weeks back, and Lewis Richards. Guys, good morning. Got an exciting event today, and Jesse, the cars, we've seen a few already pull in. What are you expecting today in terms of turnout?
Well, last year we had about 50 cars, and I'm fully anticipating having closer to 100 this time. We quickly ran out of parking around the square last year, so we're thankful that DCA allowed us to use this parking lot to host more cars.
In terms of types of cars, and I know you've reached out to some, and some are a maybe and some are a yes, but what are some things that you know that will be here today that car enthusiasts will enjoy taking a look at?
Well, I guarantee you classic cars will be here. Classic trucks will be here. I've reached out to a couple people that own like Lamborghinis, like other supercars. That's pending. We don't really know if they're coming. It kind of was open-ended conversation, but all of them said that it would be great for them to do. But hopefully we can get at least one.
And, of course, we're joking about the wind. Well, we're kind of joking about the wind, but the weather is supposed to be pretty nice today. The sun's getting out, and it's warming up. So it's going to be a beautiful day, and it's 11 until 2 today. Lewis, this is the second year of this car show, and do you feel like last year you can build on that success? It was a pretty successful event, and it is a good fundraiser for youth baseball?
Yeah, I mean, last year during the car show, we learned a lot of things, what not to do, what to do different this year. So I think that's where we're going to kind of have a building stepping stone from there. Every year we expect it to get bigger and bigger. Used to we would do like a cookie dough fundraiser, and we just, you would have people buy it, but you wouldn't really have a good turnout with it. Just because it's a lot of work. And Casey, I mean, you did it for years, and it was just a lot of headache on him. And we tried to do something that was a little bit more engaging with the kids too.
Sure.
So that's why everybody likes looking at cool cars.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Hopefully making, raising up some money so we can continue to do improvements to the field to draw more kids into the rec league.
What do you feel like the most difficult aspect of putting on a car show is?
I think the most difficult part is waiting, knowing if cars are going to come. That's the biggest thing because pre-registration is something that we encourage, but people don't want to commit to something because as busy as everybody is now, they just want to make a decision. I've had 3 phone calls this morning just saying, "Hey, I just want to let y'all know we're going to be there." So,
right,
that's the biggest thing is just not knowing. So.
Jesse, when we talk about the money that's being raised here, you all have been doing some work on the field this week. Today is the last day, I know, for registration. Folks can do that here live during the car show. This is the last chance, in fact, for you to register. But what is some of this money going toward that you'll raise today?
Well, the money is going towards just renovating the fields. We've expanded parking. We've added about 80 foot of parking, so that should help a lot, especially with the congestion of leaving and entering the ball field. And we also replaced the dirt on both fields are getting replaced. The main field's already done. But we've done some renovations in the press box and the concession stand. Just stuff that really needed to be done. We've made it a little bit more safer, put railings on the ledge where the steps were, just so nobody's falling off and breaking their leg.
Yeah. Casey, as they mentioned, I know you've been around a lot of fundraising, sports related, and I know you've got some questions to go along with that because you've been so involved in it and the difficulty in it over the years.
Well, it's been neat to see these guys take that place out there and really kind of make it their own. A lot of the stuff that I've seen out there was stuff that's needed to be done for years and years and years. We just didn't have the right manpower or time to be able to get that done. Especially I noticed that railing y'all put up out there. That's all. I used to have nightmares about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kids falling off of that thing, or because they all jump off of it just about. Just stuff like that. The dirt's going to be really a big improvement out there. That dirt hadn't been changed since Jonathan was out there, and so I'm really proud of to see a group get in and be as excited as y'all to be able to get in there and really kind of make a difference. I know that this is kind of go time for the baseball league out there, and we've talked the rec leagues in general, especially baseball around here, has changed over the years. It used to be that it was the only show in town just about. Now you face things like travel ball and just other opportunities. Soccer really wasn't a thing when we were in it. I mean, how have y'all been able to deal with that and adjust to that with probably declining numbers over that period of time?
Yeah, I mean, it's just something you got to roll with the punches on that. I mean, there's nothing you can really do. I encourage any kid. I mean, if it's not baseball, get involved in something. So, there's nothing negative I can say about like soccer or travel ball or anything like that. The one thing I will say about travel ball is you can play both. You should be able to play both. I wish our numbers would not go down, but we haven't seen them go down like a crazy amount. I mean, we're still able to field at least 4 teams in most divisions.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which that's a good number for out there.
Exactly.
Jesse, before we got on the air, you were talking about Joel Evans and kicking that back up again, and talk a little bit more about that, if you will.
Yeah. So at Joel Evans, we'll have the 15U and the 18U teams. Usually we only have about one team. This year I'm encouraging the middle school boys to come out there and play in that.
And that will start after the middle school season is done.
Yes, sir. Yeah. It'll start after the middle school season, and we'll travel around. Because there'll only probably be 1 or 2 teams, we'll travel around like we have in the past to Warren County, and maybe even Sparta's hopped on that bandwagon of joining us and doing something with us.
Have you seen some interest in that already, and kids that are interested in it? I'm sure you've tried to get the word out about that already, for sure.
Yeah. No, I've definitely got some interest from the parents of the kids.
I got a text this morning about
it. So I'm really looking forward to that, and just. A lot of times baseball kind of dies off when you don't play for the middle school team or the high school team. And I know back when I played, we had like 4 teams in 18U.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it can get back up to that, but I'm also realistic.
Lewis, will bring you back in and some long-term goals. I know you talk about the 15U and the 18U, but some other things as you look forward. You're always planning down the road. Some things that maybe you've talked about, discussed that you'd like to see in the future when it comes to DeKalb youth baseball.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously rooms to grow on every aspect of the league. So as far as 18U on the other ball field, just showing the parents that, hey, we're bringing this back. Mm-hmm. We want to grow this. We want to keep our kids involved in recreational sports. Eventually, we should be able to have 4 teams again and play in our own town and keep it local instead of having to travel to out of town. Because I know that's the biggest downfall is parents look at that and they're like, well, I'm making time to be able to play baseball in Smithville. Now I gotta travel. Anytime we can keep that in our county, it'd be the best. So I would love to see that grow a little bit better. Obviously, just continuing and showing these kids how to play baseball, kind of keep competition to a minimum, but keep it competitive at the same time. You really want to show them the fundamentals of baseball, so that when they reach Tad Webb, the middle or the high school or the middle school team, that they're prepared for that, and we continue to grow as a county tremendously. So
I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize is that Joel Evans is a part of DeKalb County Youth Baseball. Talk to us about all the work that's went on over there. If folks hadn't been over there to see all of that, they need to drive by there and see that.
Yeah. So the city, Josh Miller helped us a lot with at least the gravel over there. A couple weeks ago, it was rutted out. Teenagers went in there. It was
Tearing it up.
Tearing it
Doing
up.
teenager stuff.
Doing teenager stuff.
Doing teenager stuff. So they got us a bunch of rock, and we've leveled that out. Right now, it's pretty much an all grass field, and that's probably going to be how it stays. Is an all grass field. Like, there's a lot of renovations that need to be need to take place in the press box, in the concession stand, in the bathroom, all the buildings. Like, they really need some work, and that's our next goal.
That's kind of going to be one of those long-term goals,
Absolutely,
I assume.
yes.
Yeah, to get that field back up to where you want it. Let me throw this out there because I know you talk about travel ball, and we do know how it affects every sport, basically. But I look at like the Lady Ranger softball right now and how they're trying to do travel ball, yet they're still trying to keep kids local and involved in the local leagues. Do you see that being a possibility for local baseball, too, that you can make that work, having kids who play travel ball but can still be part of the local leagues and be able to do both?
Yeah, no, that's 100% the goal. I mean, my son plays travel ball, and he still plays in the league. Casey's son plays travel ball, he still plays in the league. That's definitely the goal. I mean, we want the ball players to play.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, at the end of the year, we have all-stars. We want to have the best product that DeKalb County has to offer. And it's hard, and that would help, just having the ball players here.
I think the difference is it's about what name is on that jersey, right?
100%.
You want kids to be able to experience all that they can and grow and have all the opportunities. But at the end of the day, you're DeKalb County, and anytime you get that chance to represent DeKalb County and have DeKalb County on your shirt, that's something that I feel like is very important for all the kids in the community.
Yeah, you couldn't tell me nothing when I had DeKalb County on my chest as an all-star.
Yeah.
If I had DeKalb County had all-stars in the banner, the ribbon font, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I was on top of the world. And I really hope to get it back to that, where the kid plays for the name on the front and not the back.
We need to get it back to where second-place trophies get thrown into the lake. Back to that level again. Guys, as we wrap up, of course, we're at the car show today at DeKalb Christian Academy, the New Life Connection Center on South Congress Boulevard. Car show starts at 11, from 11 until 2 today. The automobiles will be rolling in here up until that time. Come out, be part of that, and big fundraiser today. But where do we go from here? Tryouts start Monday. Just, Jesse, if you would, kind of give us the lineup of the schedule coming up for youth baseball.
Yeah, so tryouts are Monday. For coach pitch, they'll start at 5:30. Coach's draft will be right after that at 6. For 9 and 10-year-olds, it's going to be on Monday as well, and it'll start at 6, and the coach's draft will be at 6:30. 11 and 12, that's to be determined. It was going to be for Tuesday, but with rain setting in, we're going to have to move that back. But we're also going to have a coaches meeting on Friday, and I'm also looking for 2 more coaches for the coach pitch division.
Okay.
We're set everywhere else. Coach pitch, I have 2. I need 2 more.
Okay, and if somebody's out there and they're watching, they might be interested in that. What can they do?
They can message our Facebook message me on Facebook, or they can call. My number's out there on these banners everywhere. So get in contact with me or call Lewis or any of the board members, and they'll be happy to help you get signed up.
All right. Y'all have got a great Facebook page, by the way. We've been following that, trying to share information off of that on our Blitz page as well. So get in touch with these guys. Baseball season's right around the corner. Well, it's here. It's not right around the corner. It's here. And when's opening day?
Opening day is April 5th. It's going to be on a Saturday. We're going to have a pretty big event. We'll have every team playing that day. Look to have some bounce houses, just some stuff. We really want to make it a fun event for the kids.
Don't tell Casey you're going to have bounce houses.
He's already asked me if he can have it for a couple hours by himself.
I want one of those Velcro ones where you can put the thing on and stick yourself.
Yeah. Throw it against the wall.
Yeah.
He would throw John Casey up against the wall.
He would.
I'd
He
throw
absolutely.
Reed up against it for sure.
Jesse, Lewis, thank you guys for inviting us out this morning. Thank you for joining us this morning, and let's have a great day today, and we'll be in touch, of course, throughout the season, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for inviting us. Yeah.
Absolutely. Talking DeKalb Youth Baseball as we lead things off here on the DC Blitz. Coach Tad Webb of the DeKalb County Tiger baseball team coming up in our next segment. Later on, we'll talk DeKalb West baseball with Coach Colter Norris and DeKalb Middle School softball with Coach Sarah McGregor. It's a loaded show today, coming to you from DeKalb Christian Academy on South Congress Boulevard. This is DC Blitz. We're presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Teamwork, accountability, honesty, showing respect, dependability. These are all qualities that I began learning as an athlete growing up in DeKalb County. Hi, this is Tennessee assistant golf coach Payne Denman. Whenever you're looking for a teammate that has your back, look no farther than my friend Grant James and the team at DeKalb County Insurance. They can help out with all your business, auto, home, life, or Medicare insurance needs. Give them a call today at 615-597-0660 or visit them at www.decabinsurance.net. Tell them I sent you, and as always, go Vols.
When closing on a new home or piece of property, you want the process to be as smooth as possible. For almost 20 years, DeKalb Title LLC has been helping new property owners in Smithville and DeKalb County through that process promptly and efficiently. As your trusted title expert and closing company, they believe buying or selling real estate should be a joyous occasion, and their team does everything possible to keep it that way. DeKalb Title works to make sure your transaction gets to the closing table and your new property is secure for years to come. Let DeKalb Title help you close and protect your residential, commercial, or new construction transaction today. Call 615-597-2303 or visit them online at DeKalbTitle.com.
As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Farmhouse Realty is committed to understanding your financial situation and goals, finding the perfect home that aligns with your lifestyle, negotiating the best terms for your purchase or sale, and being there for you every step of the way. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org. Farmhouse Realty. Let us help you achieve your real estate dreams.
There's nothing like homegrown. Around here, nothing grows better than local businesses and families. It's because starting on common ground makes things just shoot up. Just look at those neighborhoods and business districts. Around here, it's always growing season.
At First Bank, we share your hometown and your love for our community. That means you get down-to-earth local lenders who get down to business faster. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville's brand new hair experience is the Hairloom, located at 107 West Main Street, in the heart of downtown. At the Hairloom, we believe that every client deserves exceptional service and personalized care. Whether you're looking for a fresh cut, a stunning color, or a rejuvenating facial, our experienced team of licensed barbers, cosmetologists, and estheticians is here to make your vision a reality. Step into our relaxing and friendly environment where you can unwind while we pamper you. Your comfort and satisfaction are our top priorities. Give us a call at 615-417-1081 or book your appointment online at thehairloom.com. Experience the hair journey you've been waiting for at the Hairloom, where your beauty blooms.
Impact Physical Therapy is a direct access, cash pay physical therapy clinic, which means your care is provided one-on-one by a doctor of physical therapy, tailored to you and your needs. Whether it be injury, performance, or generalized health improvements, a plan is developed to improve your overall health, mobility, and strength safely and without injury. Another benefit of direct access is if injury does occur, you can immediately seek out care for an evaluation and treatment, potentially that day or the next day, without having to wait for a doctor appointment. Impact Physical Therapy, located at 656 West Broad Street in Smithville, inside Vitality Fit. For an appointment, call or text 615-464-7479.
Do you ever get tired of long waits at the corporate pharmacy? Well, let me introduce you to your hometown hero, Johnny's Drugs, located at 516 West Main Street in Smithville. Johnny's Drugs is all about friendly service and efficiency. Our team knows your name and understands your needs because we're not just a pharmacy, we're your neighbors. Experience the warm, welcoming atmosphere that only a hometown pharmacy can provide. Johnny's Drugs, where friendly faces and efficient hometown service come together.
When you've been in business for over a quarter century, you know you're doing something right. And they've been doing things right at Kilgore's Restaurant since 1997. When you ask people around town about the best place to eat, you can bet the name Kilgore's will be mentioned. From their amazing chicken to juicy steaks, fresh fish, succulent shrimp, hearty burgers, or flavorful pork chops, Kilgore's has something for everyone. Don't forget their hot bar at lunchtime, Mondays through Fridays, then bring the family back for dinner. They are open from 10 until 9 Mondays through Thursdays and 10 until 10 on Fridays. If you're on the go, you can phone in your order at 615-215-8249, then pick it up at their convenient drive-through window. Come on down to Kilgore's Restaurant, where every meal feels like home.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding comfort in the time of sudden loss, we're here to support you every step of the way. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Want a mower that's tough enough to break all the rules? Want everything without sacrificing anything? Want performance for the long haul at an unbeatable value? The perfect balance of power and performance? You want a bad boy mower. Packed with power, muscle, simplicity, and comfort, the pro and you demands. It's your time. You deserve a bad boy. Bad boy mowers. Mow with an attitude. Find your big boy mower at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
This is DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. We're pleased to be joined this segment by DeKalb County High School Tiger baseball coach Tad Webb as the Tiger regular season gets underway on Monday at Franklin County. But, Coach, y'all are already well underway. I believe today is the second day of the 50-inning game. What time do you get started with that today?
We're going to get started around 12 o'clock today, trying to let it warm up just a little bit. We've been out in the weather all week long. It's been beautiful, but today's a little bit chilly, so we thought, well, we'll just push it back just a little bit.
I want to ask you about how does the 50 game, I know it's a fundraiser, but how does that work?
It's a lot. I kind of make a comparison to a lot like Northsides and some others Fun Run Day.
Yeah.
Where we do the 50 innings, but it's inter-squad. We divide up, and we do series. So we'll do a 3-game series, best of 3, and winner take all on that. And we do a pitching machine, and we roll through it pretty quick. It's a lot of reps. That's the key, is getting some swings, getting some defensive reps, getting some reads and stuff on the base path, trying to get them some more experience of that. And, we change it up. We don't change every inning.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let the visitors run 3 innings. We'll clear the bags just for time's sake.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of go through. We've done 50 innings in a single day in the past, and it about killed them. So they had several days to recover, and with the season, a week earlier this year than norm, we felt like it was best that we split it up.
So I think Daniel told us you did 21 last week, and you planning to finish today?
We are. We did 21 last week. We've done some few inter squads through the week, as we've played. So it's one of those. We sprinkle those in through the week because we don't ever know what the weather's going to be like on Saturdays and Sundays. So, there's been times where we've had to accident cut it short just because the weather permitted.
Coach, how tough is it? We talk it's springtime, but the weather, you mentioned dealing with the elements and things like that, and really until you about get to May, you never kind of know what to expect on a day-to-day basis. How tough is that to deal with?
Well, Coach Les and I try to become weathermen along with all the baseball guys. They're always watching it. Hey, it's going to blow over, and thinking
it's going around.
So it's always eventful.
Yeah. 5 of your guys, of course, still playing basketball right now, and I know that gives some other kids a chance, I'm sure, to swing bats and get some reps and things like that. But how long does it typically take those players to kind of get back and get in the groove of the game?
It takes a few weeks. Typically we don't start this next week. We've got another week, and this is a great year for them right here at the end. They're doing a push, and I'm proud for them. And I told them, I said, don't worry about baseball right now.
Yeah,
it's an afterthought for you guys. Y'all are competing for basketball. You continue to work, and when you guys get done, you'll get back over here, and we'll put you to work, and we'll get what we need to get done.
Right, Coach.
Newcomers, who have you got you're expecting to be big contributors this year?
I mean, to be honest with you, we lost 6 from last year that was seniors, graduated, that was, contributors and on the hill, at the plate, in the field, a lot of different variations. We've got some new faces coming in. We've got some guys that's been here that we expect. You'll see a lot of new people on the field this year. And, we've got some guys that are stepping up, some juniors, that, with Dahl, Nick Dahl, and Logan Duke, we're expecting some things out of them. And, we got several sophomores. We talk about basketball guys. You got Ben Driver. He's an outfielder. We're, limited at outfielders right now because we lost our whole core out there last year. So we're looking for outfielders. He coming in. We've got others that's not been there. Colin Young, we're looking to be on the hill some. And, some various positions and different things. I hate going through the list because I don't want to leave nobody out, but, you got the other sophomores that are in there that like Big John, what we call him, Luke Johnson. He come on, he threw for us well last year. We're expecting that again with, contributing in some other ways. And then we've got Kirksey, Silas Kirksey. We're expecting him to come in and do some things for us as well. On the hill, potentially, at third in the field, swinging it some. He's done well so far for us, and then we got several freshmen that are coming in, and I told him, I said, it's a dogfight. I want you guys to compete, and I told somebody last night, coming in that they're like, be glad when the basketball guys get back. I said, when that time comes, I will be too. I said, and I'm expecting those guys to come in like, hungry dogs. They want a position and they're going to fight. And I told them, the guys that we've had the other night, these guys are coming back hungry. You've had an opportunity to get ahead, but it's going to be a fight, and competition is good. I want you guys to compete for spots, but then support and root for each other once we start going.
Off in a little bit of a different direction, who are the guys you have on your team that with a 3-0 count, you're going to let them swing away?
I won't.
That's a short list.
That's a short list. 0.
Right. Same train of thought. Do you have anybody on the team that automatically has the green light on the base pass?
Yes, we do. We've got a couple. Ty has the green light when he's on the base path. If we're not courtesy running for him to try to save his legs from being behind the plate, Kirby will have the green light as well. We got Dacus is another one. Those are the 3 main ones that will have the green light. The other ones we'll sprinkle. We've got some different signs in there that gives them under certain situations. You got the green light here, but you don't just have the green light whenever you want.
Well, I can't wait to watch a little bit of baseball.
Oh, I'm excited.
Good luck to you on this season.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank
Absolutely.
You.
Casey?
How many juniors, seniors you got this time?
I got 4 seniors and 2 juniors.
So you're going to be young this time.
We're going to be inexperience coming in. We have, the juniors and the sophomores, they had some different roles last year as freshmen, sophomores. We're expecting their roles to increase this year, so they've been around the program. And that's the big thing, is just getting these guys, these freshmen, implemented into our program and know what we expect and how to carry themselves and how to respond under different situations and the pace of the game. That's the big thing that I've been seeing, is that it's a big jump from junior high to high school, and it's no disrespect anywhere other than you're playing against some of them are grown men.
They're men.
I mean, that's just just it.
So I know the districts and regions has changed in football and basketball. Has y'all's changed any this year? Is it still the same?
It's still the same. Now, next year we will go into a different district, but this year everything's still the same. It's still Upperman, Stone, Cumberland, Warren, White, and Livingston.
Okay. And regular season starts next week, right?
Starts Monday.
And you got a home game Friday, I believe, is your home opener?
Yes, sir. We've got one Friday, Macon County.
Friday, is that the day we're dedicating the field?
That is the plan.
Okay.
We're still working out details and everything on that, but that's the plan, to do that on Friday.
I want to talk about that a little bit, and I know you played for Coach Reeder,
yes,
correct?
Sir.
And what went into that decision? Because I think it was the right decision, and I know that's a great honor for a man that really deserves it.
I mean, you step back and look, and numbers don't lie, and that's the thing. You go back and look at the years that he's been in coaching, and the number of years he was district champ, and made runs, and just looked at the record and different things. It was a no-brainer.
Yeah. For you of course played for Coach Reeder. You worked with Coach Odom. You've been around some of the DeKalb County coaches over the years. What are some things you learned from them, maybe that you put into your own methods of coaching?
It's just a variation. You just kind of pluck from coaches, just like teachers pluck from other teachers.
Sure.
I've pulled different things with Coach Reeder, just, at times being, laid back, in things. And then, at times you need to be, have some fire about you, and intensity has to increase, and, accountability. And, with Coach Odom, I played under Coach Odom. I also played for a year. He was a head coach for my senior year, but he was assistant there, and then I coached with him for 5 years as well. And it's just, just putting in the work, there is just being available, and that's the big thing that I've tried to be for these guys is, look, our culture that we're trying to build is, work when nobody else is looking.
Sure.
Not when just we're at practice for the 2.5, 3 hours that we're practicing. When we leave, I've had people, it's been funny because we've got our new lights and everything, and, I've used them. I've had people, send me messages like, man, you running up that bill? I just laugh. I said, well, I'm not paying for it. So. But, the guys stay over.
Yeah.
And that's the culture that kind of changed over a few years ago. When I come in, that was something I wanted them to understand is, you can't just work the 2, 3, 4 hours that we're here as
Sure.
a team, because everybody's doing that.
Right.
If you want to be something special, you got to work extra. And they bought in, and that's the thing with this older core that we've got. They've been doing that for a few years, and that's what they're trying to get this younger group, and that's what we're trying to get them to understand is, you can't be the last one in, first one out. That mentality don't work if you want to compete and be successful, and that's the thing that I've been proud about, a lot of our guys, about trying to push that culture with them.
Tiger baseball coach Tad Weber, guest here on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Tad, I'm going to wrap up with this, and I'm going to let you put on your dad hat for a moment, because I know you're real proud of Ty, and he's going to be playing on the collegiate level. What's it been like for you to have been able to coach him in high school ball, and how excited are you for him stepping up to the next level next year?
I mean, that was one of the things that had been his goal since he was little. Just watching some of the older guys that he looked up to, and some of them would go and play in different ones, and he was just like, that's what I want to do. I said, well, you that's what you want. You got to do something about it, and And that's what we kind of tell all of our guys.
Sure.
You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't like putting on my dad hat a whole lot.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, I am proud of him. He knows that. But, you know, it's one of those, at times it's been hard coaching, you know, him, my other son, my youngest son, at times, you know, because I hold him accountable.
Sure.
Well, I'll put your dad hat on for you. You did very well, sir.
You have done a fantastic job both as a coach, as a dad. Proud of those young men and looking forward to seeing Ty on the next level. And I'm excited about the baseball team this year, Coach. We'll be following you along the way. Folks, if you've not got the Tiger baseball schedule, we do have it posted on the Blitz Facebook page, and we'll be keeping tabs on the team all throughout the season. Coach, best of luck throughout the year. We'll be following along the way.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys having me out.
Talking some Tiger baseball with Tiger head baseball coach Tad Webb this morning. We'll have Colter Norris with the DeKalb West Bulldogs. We'll talk some softball and some basketball, all still to come here on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise. But Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
When closing on a new home or piece of property, you want the process to be as smooth as possible. For almost 20 years, DeKalb Title LLC has been helping new property owners in Smithville and DeKalb County through that process promptly and efficiently. As your trusted title expert and closing company, they believe buying or selling real estate should be a joyous occasion, and their team does everything possible to keep it that way. DeKalb Title works to make sure your transaction gets to the closing table and your new property is secure for years to come. Let DeKalb Title help you close and protect your residential, commercial, or new construction transaction today. Call 615-597-2303 or visit them online at DeKalbTitle.com.
As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Farmhouse Realty is committed to understanding your financial situation and goals, finding the perfect home that aligns with your lifestyle, negotiating the best terms for your purchase or sale, and being there for you every step of the way. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org. Farmhouse Realty. Let us help you achieve your real estate dreams.
Hey, Sam!
Who said that? Cheryl? What are you doing up there?
My bank always leaves me up in the air. I'm still waiting for an answer. Oh, darn birds.
Well, switch to First Bank. They have fast local decision makers and the latest banking products in digital.
Whew, what a relief. I'll call First Bank. When I was up there, I saw a branch near me.
First Bank never leaves you hanging. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville's brand new hair experience is the Hairloom, located at 107 West Main Street, in the heart of downtown. At the Hairloom, we believe that every client deserves exceptional service and personalized care. Whether you're looking for a fresh cut, a stunning color, or a rejuvenating facial, our experienced team of licensed barbers, cosmetologists, and estheticians is here to make your vision a reality. Step into our relaxing and friendly environment where you can unwind while we pamper you. Your comfort and satisfaction are our top priorities. Give us a call at 615-417-1081 or book your appointment online at thehairloom.com. Experience the hair journey you've been waiting for at the Hairloom, where your beauty blooms.
Impact Physical Therapy is a direct access, cash pay physical therapy clinic, which means your care is provided one-on-one by a doctor of physical therapy, tailored to you and your needs. Whether it be injury, performance, or generalized health improvements, a plan is developed to improve your overall health, mobility, and strength safely and without injury. Another benefit of direct access is if injury does occur, you can immediately seek out care for an evaluation and treatment, potentially that day or the next day, without having to wait for a doctor appointment. Impact Physical Therapy, located at 656 West Broad Street in Smithville, inside Vitality Fit. For an appointment, call or text 615-464-7479.
Need your medications? Johnny's Drugs has got you covered. At Johnny's Drugs, we make sure you get the prescriptions you need when you need them. No more waiting around like you do at those corporate pharmacies. Johnny's Drugs is all about friendly service and efficiency. Whether it's a quick refill or some advice on over-the-counter remedies, our knowledgeable staff is here to help you feel your best. Experience the warm, welcoming atmosphere that only a hometown pharmacy can provide. Johnny's Drugs, located at 516 West Main Street in Smithville, where friendly faces and efficient hometown service come together.
Kilgore's Restaurant, where great home cooking has been their passion since 1997. If you're looking for a delicious lunch, the hot bar at Kilgore's is served up daily with plenty of home-cooked choices. Tender meats paired with 2 or 3 of their signature sides, all served up hot and fresh. If you're in a hurry, call 615-215-8249 to place your to-go order. Hey, don't forget, Kilgore's isn't just about lunch. They are also open for dinner Monday through Friday. Kilgore's also offers catering for your special events. Come on down to Kilgore's Restaurant, where every meal feels like home. Open Monday through Thursday from 10 until 9, Friday from 10 until 10.
Just like the excitement of the big game, life is filled with unforgettable moments. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that when the final moment comes, you want to honor those moments with dignity and care. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding solace in a time of grief, our compassionate staff is here to provide the support you need. Trust Love Cantrell Funeral Home to guide you through with respect and professionalism. Love Cantrell Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of DeKalb County Athletics through 3 generations. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
When it's time to attack those outdoor landscaping projects, you want to go into battle with the tools that will help you get the job done right the first time. After all, your time is precious. When you're ready to go on the offensive, let Southern Landscape Supply get you armed with the best landscaping tools on the market. Southern Landscape Supply is the home of Bad Boy mowers, tractors, UTVs, and handheld tools. Bad Boy, with their legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value. Hustler mowers, DeWalt, Red Max, and Echo handheld power tools, specialty turf equipment, and more. Plus, they offer the best parts and second-to-none customer service. Ready to attack your landscaping project? Prepare yourself with the best tools at the best value. Visit Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville, or online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. This is our spring season kickoff today. Don't it feel like spring with a wind chill of 41, he says.
It's so cold the orange juice is blowing around.
Oh, man. We are at DeKalb Christian Academy outside the New Life Connection Center on South Congress Boulevard for the DeKalb Youth Baseball Car Show, set to get underway at 11 o'clock. We're going to keep talking some baseball. We've got the DeKalb West School baseball coach, Colter Norris, joining us this morning. Colter, good morning. Good to have you with us.
Good morning. How are we, guys?
Hey, we are doing fine, and we're excited about the season upcoming. And first year's head coach, right?
Yes, sir.
How's the experience been for you so far?
It has been a wild ride. We'll say it like that. 12 to 14-year-old boys, they're a trip. So,
what do you feel like's been the most challenging aspect so far?
Getting these boys, I think y'all know them quite well. They're all three-sport athletes, so y'all probably covered them quite a bit.
Yeah.
But getting them all together on the same page at the same time, half the time, I've got them doing something and they're doing well, and then I look over my shoulder and it's WWE or something. So getting them all on the same page at the same time, doing what I need them to do is probably the biggest challenge so far.
Kind of how is it? I mean, and I know it's been a bit, I guess, since basketball, but kind of getting them out of that mode and football and all that and get them focused on baseball and solely baseball. Is that kind of a difficult task?
These boys, I think a lot of them are baseball driven. A lot of them, that's their sport. There's a couple in there, basketball or football might be their main thing, but
sure.
Most of, especially my 8th graders, most of them are baseball driven. So
you got a big 8th grade class, I know. Let's talk about some of those kids and some of the contributors and what do you expect from them this year?
So I think it's 7 8th graders is what I've got this year, and then all of them are more than likely going to be. I think I'll have 1 DH and the rest of them will be in the field. Then I'll have 3 7th graders out there starting. So a lot of it, especially the pitching side of it, we're going to be really strong pitching wise, especially as we start getting into more of the district games, those 2-3 game weeks. We threw our first pins this week, actually. First, we've thrown a lot of flat grounds the past couple weeks. And got on the mound this week. It's been some beautiful weather besides, obviously, today it's a little chilly. But this week it's been about 65, 70 degrees outside, have some really sunny days. So we got to get on the field, on the mound, and get a lot of our PVP or player stuff, our pickoff moves, first and thirds, all that stuff done with pitchers and stuff. So it's went really well so far. So,
what do you like most about this team so far?
That, like I said, they're a bunch of goofballs. So you can be serious with them, and then at times, me being 24, it's still we can have some fun every now and then,
sure.
Playing games and stuff like that, and that kind of reminds me of high school and middle school because it's been I think 9 years since I was there, so
wow.
it ain't been too long ago.
Not that long ago.
Not long ago. So.
Casey might agree with you there about the goofball stuff.
That and the WWE, I do that every night in my house.
I think old Reed's one of the main contributors to that. So
yeah. You didn't have to worry about getting them out of basketball mode. They never were in basketball mode. So.
They played a lot of football and basketball, I think, especially Reed. So
yeah.
Well, that was kind of where I was going with that because it took a while to, they were still playing football for about half of basketball season, so I didn't know if they were going to still be playing basketball for about half of baseball season or not. So
now that's not an issue, I don't think. So Colter, you got a first go around at this. You had your coaches meeting yet?
I've done all the online coaches meeting, had all that stuff, met. Had a meeting with Vince, the head umpire, so getting fine-tuned for the season, getting all the rules and stuff. Some stuff has changed. Got some different rules from when I remember, but other than that, yeah, we're rocking on. So,
team, how's the team feeling this year? I mean, confidence-wise, what would you say?
We should be good, especially with, like I said, the 8th grade class that I got. A lot of the boys are, I wasn't the biggest guy ever, but a lot of these boys are bigger, or if not bigger than me already. So, high hopes for them. Like I said, we had our first round of on-field BP yesterday, and as they're hitting, I don't remember hitting it as far as these boys are hitting it when I was in middle school. So I'm excited.
They're eating good.
They are. So.
You know anything about the other teams in the district?
The boys have told me some stuff. Like I said, this is my first year, so obviously I haven't seen the other teams.
Well, you can't trust
yet.
What the boys say anyway.
I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but Matt Corals and them, they've told me some stuff. About some other pitchers on some other teams and things like that. So I know, obviously, the upper men and teams like that, they're going to be good again. We don't play them. Hopefully, we do good this season. We play Upperman in the last 2 games of the year.
Wow.
So that might be, a deciding factor, hopefully coming down to the wire right there before district tournament. So I'm excited.
Colton, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask, where is the district tournament this year?
I want to say it's in What is it? It's either Sparta or Avery Trace. I can't exactly.
Casey's
remember.
hoping it's Avery Trace because that's his favorite place to go.
Yeah, they're great.
Chris, go ahead.
Colton, I eavesdropped your conversation with Coach Webb a little bit before we came on to this segment. A lot of 8th graders you talk about. What is a skill set that you're very impressed that all of these guys seem to have?
Well, like I said, they've all played together, and that's every sport they've played together since they were all young. But a lot of these guys, as far as just the mechanics side of it, a lot of my middle infield, a lot of my outfield, even my pitchers, these guys do things. I thought I'd have to come in here and fine tune a lot of things. And as far as my 8th graders, they do things the right way, and I'm very surprised about that. And like I said, that's not just in certain areas of the game. That's all over. Now I have had to do some things with bunting and base running. It seems like the small ball stuff, but as far as hitting baseballs, pitching, throwing, these boys they're ahead for where they everybody else I think is.
We had the youth baseball coaches on earlier, and I'd like to give you a chance to talk to that whole little league coaching staff basically. In a kind way, your younger guys you talked about that they're still kind of out no man's land as far as some skills. What's the worst habit that they have that you would like to see cleaned up at a lower level?
It's even the as Coach Webb was saying earlier, as we're rotating, a lot of these younger guys, it's nonchalant. I don't want to say it's lazy, but they've never had to. In a little league field, they've never. There's never been in a hurry. There's never been no timing of things. And as we're switching, station to station, we got to be on a hop. We got to be, getting to the next thing. That way we can continue to roll on practice. Because as soon as we start getting in a lull, that's when people start. That's when the WWE starts setting in. I can't. As 14-year-olds' focus is only there. You've got it for about 30 seconds, and if you don't do something for 30 seconds, they're gone. So it's been a lot of that kind of stuff. So
you've got an older squad. Talk about a couple of the younger guys that may get some time on the field.
I've got 7 8th graders. 6 of them are going to be in the field. One of them is probably going to be a DH. And then I've got 3 7th graders, and they've come in. One of them is probably going to be Logan Guard. Then the other one is Brantley Brooks. He's going to be my first baseman more than likely. And then Landon Holmes has actually come on this year. He had some concussion stuff from football, but he's been cleared. And he's come back to baseball. I think he took a couple years off, but he's back now, and he's been doing great in the outfield.
Good.
So
good. Is it just 7th and 8th, or do you extend on down to 6?
I have. We actually, when I was in school, and Coach Webb was my coach at the middle school level, he only had 7th and 8th graders. That's all there was. Now, and that's kind of how it was with football too. He had it football was just 7th and 8th graders. But now everything has kind of progressed. The 6th graders got added into football, so the 6th graders got added back into baseball and stuff. So, but we have I think we have 19 games this year. We're only allowed to play 20, and then I think after every varsity game, we have 16 JV games.
Okay.
So besides those 19 varsity, we have 16 JV. So, our younger guys, our 6th grade guys, are probably not going to get a lot of reps in varsity games.
Right.
But they're right after that, they've got a 3-4 inning JV game every single time. So.
How would I mean, that's got to benefit them greatly just to get because like you say, you're coming from Little League, to big boy baseball now. That's got to be a big, big help having all those JV games.
It is. And like I said, some of these guys, they're coming up and they've been playing on these 60-foot bags, and they get out here on this 90-foot baseball field, and it eats them up. Yeah. And they're out here, they're thinking that their 31-inch bat is still a drop 10, and they can swing a 31 at 21, and they can. It's 28 ounce, and it looks like they're swinging a log out there. So trying to get them to understand, 29, shorten their swings up and stuff like that. But I think it should be good. That's the main thing in practice right now. These younger guys, they're not getting as many reps as the older guys. But I'm sitting there, I'm like, I need you guys to watch them, because here in a year or two, you're going to be where they're at.
Exactly.
And if you don't watch, you're going to have no idea what's going on. So,
how deep are you going to be in pitching this time?
As of this last week on the field throwing, I think I had 7 guys that I threw that I'm confident, and probably
That's
more
great.
than that. I had 7, 8 guys that I'm confident for varsity.
Yeah.
So, and there's probably a couple more trickled in there that probably could throw that I'm just like, you're going to play the field. That's what I need you to do. So, I've got what I need. Pitching. So
primarily righties, lefties. What do you got?
I think I've got all righties and 1 lefty. Brantley Brooks, my first baseman's a lefty. So,
all right. Scheduled to get started March 10th. Have you had any scrimmages or have any up to that?
No, sir. We have not had any. We got our first I scheduled a non-district game. Our first game, we got Smith County on March 10th, and then we go straight into district against Prescott the next day. So
all right,
get them right out of there, so they're ready for it.
Quite a few district games lined up. You play everybody twice, is that right?
Everybody twice, and it's a little different than basketball. We don't kind of take breaks in between the weeks. The way they set it up, we didn't really get to set our schedule. They kind of do it for us.
Yeah.
Because we play over spring break, and that's unfortunate. But there's, we can't change that.
Sure.
But we play everybody. It'll be home and away. So Tuesday at home, away on Thursday or whatever it is, and then it's the same thing the next week and the next week. So.
All right. Of course, home games at DeKalb West School down at Liberty. So come on down and watch some West School baseball. I'm excited about this team. We've been talking about this baseball team for months. To be honest with you, we've been fired up about it. Colter, we know you're going to do a fantastic job, and we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to following the team, and hopefully we're going to get to come down and broadcast a couple games this year too.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome.
All right.
What color socks y'all wearing Monday?
Probably purple or something like that. Purple.
I've been trying to warm Colter up for all the real questions he's going to get asked during the season.
Are you going to be able to keep Casey calm when he's doing PA, especially with Reed out there?
He'll be all right. I think he's got it. But I'll do the yelling for him. So
okay.
I like to yell at Reed a lot.
You have to have an appropriate amount of sarcasm and everything. So, yes.
DeKalb West baseball coach Colter Norris has been our guest on DC Blitz. Colter, thank you again so much for coming out
Appreciate
this morning.
You guys having me. So.
All right, we still got some softball to talk about. Coach Sarah McGregor with the DeKalb Middle School Saints is coming up. We're going to touch on the Tigers regional game tonight at Tullahoma. All that's coming up on DC Blitz. We're presented this morning by DeKalb County Insurance.
Teamwork, accountability, honesty, showing respect, dependability. These are all qualities that I began learning as an athlete growing up in DeKalb County. Hi, this is Tennessee Assistant Golf Coach Payne Denman. Whenever you're looking for a teammate that has your back, look no farther than my friend Grant James and the team at DeKalb County Insurance. They can help out with all your business, auto, home, life, or Medicare insurance needs. Give them a call today at 615-597-0660 or visit them at www.decabinsurance.net. Tell them I sent you, and as always, go Vols.
When closing on a new home or piece of property, you want the process to be as smooth as possible. For almost 20 years, DeKalb Title LLC has been helping new property owners in Smithville and DeKalb County through that process promptly and efficiently. As your trusted title expert and closing company, they believe buying or selling real estate should be a joyous occasion, and their team does everything possible to keep it that way. DeKalb Title works to make sure your transaction gets to the closing table and your new property is secure for years to come. Let DeKalb Title help you close and protect your residential, commercial, or new construction transaction today. Call 615-597-2303 or visit them online at DeKalbTitle.com.
As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Farmhouse Realty is committed to understanding your financial situation and goals, finding the perfect home that aligns with your lifestyle, negotiating the best terms for your purchase or sale, and being there for you every step of the way. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276 or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org. Farmhouse Realty. Let us help you achieve your real estate dreams.
Hey, Sam!
Who said that? Cheryl? What are you doing up there?
My bank always leaves me up in the air. I'm still waiting for an answer. Oh, darn birds.
Well, switch to First Bank. They have fast local decision makers and the latest banking products and digital.
Whew, what a relief. I'll call First Bank. When I was up there, I saw a branch near me.
First Bank never leaves you hanging. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville's brand new hair experience is the Hairloom, located at 107 West Main Street, in the heart of downtown. At the Hairloom, we believe that every client deserves exceptional service and personalized care. Whether you're looking for a fresh cut, a stunning color, or a rejuvenating facial, our experienced team of licensed barbers, cosmetologists, and estheticians is here to make your vision a reality. Step into our relaxing and friendly environment where you can unwind while we pamper you. Your comfort and satisfaction are our top priorities. Give us a call at 615-417-1081 or book your appointment online at thehairloom.com. Experience the hair journey you've been waiting for at the Hairloom, where your beauty blooms.
Impact Physical Therapy is a direct access, cash pay physical therapy clinic, which means your care is provided one-on-one by a doctor of physical therapy, tailored to you and your needs. Whether it be injury, performance, or generalized health improvements, a plan is developed to improve your overall health, mobility, and strength safely and without injury. Another benefit of direct access is if injury does occur, you can immediately seek out care for an evaluation and treatment, potentially that day or the next day, without having to wait for a doctor appointment. Impact Physical Therapy, located at 656 West Broad Street in Smithville, inside Vitality Fit. For an appointment, call or text 615-464-7479.
Do you ever get tired of long waits at the corporate pharmacy? Well, let me introduce you to your hometown hero, Johnny's Drugs. Located at 516 West Main Street in Smithville, Johnny's Drugs is all about friendly service and efficiency. Our team knows your name and understands your needs because we're not just a pharmacy, we're your neighbors. Experience the warm, welcoming atmosphere that only a hometown pharmacy can provide. Johnny's Drugs, where friendly faces and efficient hometown service come together.
When you've been in business for over a quarter century, you know you're doing something right. And they've been doing things right at Kilgore's Restaurant since 1997. When you ask people around town about the best place to eat, you can bet the name Kilgore's will be mentioned. From their amazing chicken to juicy steaks, fresh fish, succulent shrimp, hearty burgers, or flavorful pork chops, Kilgore's has something for everyone. Don't forget their hot bar at lunchtime, Mondays through Fridays, then bring the family back for dinner. They are open from 10 until 9 Mondays through Thursdays and 10 until 10 on Fridays. If you're on the go, you can phone in your order at 615-215-8249, then pick it up at their convenient drive-through window. Come on down to Kilgore's Restaurant, where every meal feels like home.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding comfort in the time of sudden loss, we're here to support you every step of the way. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. We were just basking in the glow of the sunshine and about missed our segment.
Next week's show is at Daytona or Panama or somewhere.
Hey, I'm for
Sunny
that.
Acapulco.
That's it. We need to do we need to hit the beach and.
But seriously, where is the abominable snowman out here today?
I'm just disappointed, guys, because for the folks watching, we're in between the two buildings, so we thought this would be to knock the wind off, but Chris and I, we were getting everything set up, and the sun kind of edged over the building here, and I thought, oh, this is going to be perfect. This is going to be right on top of us. And I swear the sun started going the other way. So I don't know what happened.
Let's do the show this week in a wind tunnel.
See, they had that whole planetary lineup last night, and I think something got off the Earth's axis, and now the sun's going the wrong way.
We've talked about doing a show on the lake. That's not happening anytime before June or July.
Yes, June or July, for sure. Well, we've got some softball with Coach Sarah McGregor coming up. But we got a little time here to kill in between, and let's talk a little basketball because our DeKalb County Tigers, they're headed down to Tullahoma tonight to open play in the Region 4 AAA tournament. And, Chris, right out of the gate, the Tigers, they were the surprise to me in the district tournament. I know they end up just the number 4 seed, but they upset White County. Nobody saw that coming. They gave Stone Memorial all they wanted for 4 periods. Ended up a 10-point game, but it was closer than that all the way through. And then had Livingston down 10 in the first half of that game and had a couple of chances in the closing seconds to put up the go-ahead basket. The Tigers do what you want to do in basketball, Chris. They've gotten hot at the right time.
Yeah, we talked about this the other day. You want to peak late in the season. And it's a team that – yes, they played football. They came into basketball. We talked about this with the middle school boys, and they've got their sea legs under them, if you will. But it's a team that's very old. They're very experienced. They've got a lot of games under their belt. There's 3 guys, 4 if you want to throw in Fusen, that can hurt you at any given time. And if you've got all 4 of those guys working together on their cylinders, then it's a very dangerous team. We talked about it going into the tournament. They get the first-round win. They, like you said, they pushed Stone Memorial to the brink. Had them on the ropes up by 8 or 9 points, late third, early fourth, and probably should have won the Livingston game. So Tullahoma is going to be a tall task, but, you're not playing just to get there. You're playing to get that win as well.
Casey, when you look at DeKalb County, sometimes it just takes time for all the elements to come together. I've said this for the last few weeks. I think Dallas Kirby is playing the best basketball of his high school career. Jordan Parker, Seth Fusen, they know the end is coming of their high school basketball careers. You're seeing a sense of urgency there. John Hendricks, he's very close to the senior group. He'll be coming back as a senior. I think this group is they found that chemistry. They found everything and just put it together at just the right time. And they don't want to go home and let this basketball season end right now.
Dallas Kirby's playing the best basketball he's played all season. You talk about a team that's peaking at the right time. That kid is peaking at the right time. I'm going to tell you something. It's not just them. Of course, the upperclassmen have carried this team in the postseason so far. That Stone Memorial game, they should have beat them. They were coming back on them.
Yep.
They got it within 2 for a long time, and then just one thing happened, and it kind of just stopped it. But that team was beat. I'm telling you, they were coming back to beat that team. And you know who was a big force in that? It's Porter Hancock, a true freshman that's come in. I don't care what you say. I think that kid has a legitimate claim to Freshman of the Year for the whole district this year. And Elliott Barnes is not far behind him either. They have the future is very bright for DeKalb County. But I'll say this. Everybody talks about how good Tullahoma is. They got that one kid that's like Andre the Giant down there. Yes, I think they've lost 4 games this year. I think 1 or 2 of them was actually to the team that finished second against them in the district.
It was.
So, Giles County, I believe. So Giles County isn't a slouch either, whoever Livingston's going to be playing them. So it's not like there was a huge drop-off there to them. But I will say this. anything can happen in the postseason. You get a team that starts clicking like they are and starts believing in themselves like this team is believing in themselves. I'm ready for somebody to shock the world tonight.
Look at it like this. Who's the pressure on tonight? It's not DeKalb County.
There is no pressure on DeKalb County. They have far exceeded any expectations. This is house money for them.
They're 10-21. People looked at them again. They were a big underdog to White County in their very first game. Chris, they're playing with house money. I mean, nobody expected anything. They can go out, they can be loose, and I think that's what I love about tournament basketball. When you're the Cinderella, there's no expectations. You're just going out there having fun, and things happen.
Aren't the numbers that you've got with the middle school 8th graders, but these guys have played together AU for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
We talk about the connection between Parker and Henderson, just how close those two guys are. You throw in Kirby playing the way that he is, and then Fuson's, he's been on that team for 4 years. And, yes, it's very close to a band of brothers. I think the coaching staff has made some good adjustments. They've made some good moves, and they're coaching probably the best at this time of year than they have probably all season, maybe the time that they've been at DeKalb. Elements are right. You talk about the planets lining up correctly, and maybe that's in store for Tullahoma tonight. They're just something they can't get away from.
Girls scores from last night, District 7, 3A, 1-3 of the 4 matchups. White County beat Lawrence County 70-51. Upperman over Central Magnet 38-23. Central Magnet will be one of DeKalb County's district foes coming up next year. The only 7-3A team to lose was Cumberland County. I was surprised by that, by how well they've been playing, but Franklin County beat them 43-39. Livingston beat Tullahoma in that 4-1 matchup, 50-35. So the 4 on the girls' side beat Tullahoma last night. Let's hope it happens on the boys' side tonight. The boys' matchups tonight, as we mentioned, DeKalb County, of course, playing at Tullahoma. Livingston Academy is at Giles County. Marshall County at Stone Memorial. Lawrence County will be playing at Upperman. All those games will tip off at 7 o'clock tonight. Girls semifinals will be at Cookeville High School. They will not play at Cumberland County. It will be at Cookeville High School, is my understanding. Monday night, it will be White County against Franklin County, and then Upperman against Livingston Academy. I'm not sure about the times on those two games, but those will be the two matchups, White County, Franklin County. Upperman and Livingston Academy. Girls Championship, that will also be at Cookeville. It will be on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. The boys, depending on how things shake out tonight, if all 4 boys teams win out of 7-3A, the tournament will go to Cumberland County, is my understanding. And if one of the teams out of 8 AAA wins, it will go to Cookeville High School. So we'll know all about that once it's over and done, and we'll have some updates on the DC Blitz webpage. But some good basketball. We're not done with basketball, no. We're talking spring sports today, but we're not done with basketball
yet.
Yet.
I'll say this, too. You reading those scores off, that's the key for the boys tonight. You saw even Upperman with a close game, really, against who was it they played? Central Magnet. What was the common denominator in that game and the game that Cumberland County got beat on? Low scoring.
Yep.
That is the key for the boys tonight. You're not going to outscore Tullahoma, but what you can do is try to contain Tullahoma and give yourself a fighting chance to stay in it in the fourth quarter.
All right, we're going to wish our guys a lot of luck tonight. Please hop in the car and make the trip down to Tullahoma tonight and cheer on our guys. We need a crowd there, y'all. And I saw it last weekend when they played Stone Memorial. The DeKalb folks were there. They were loud. They were proud. It was good to see a great crowd there. We need it again tonight. Create a little bit of as much of a home court as you can on a visitor court. Come on out and support our team tonight. Again, tip-off 7 o'clock at Tullahoma. We're going to talk softball in just a moment. Let's squeeze in a break. This is DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Teamwork, accountability, honesty, showing respect, dependability. These are all qualities that I began learning as an athlete growing up in DeKalb County. Hi, this is Tennessee assistant golf coach Payne Denman. Whenever you're looking for a teammate that has your back, look no farther than my friend Grant James and the team at DeKalb County Insurance. They can help out with all your business, auto, home, life, or Medicare insurance needs. Give them a call today at 615-597-0660 or visit them at www.decabinsurance.net. Tell them I sent you, and as always, go Vols.
When closing on a new home or piece of property, you want the process to be as smooth as possible. For almost 20 years, DeKalb Title LLC has been helping new property owners in Smithville and DeKalb County through that process promptly and efficiently. As your trusted title expert and closing company, they believe buying or selling real estate should be a joyous occasion, and their team does everything possible to keep it that way. DeKalb Title works to make sure your transaction gets to the closing table and your new property is secure for years to come. Let DeKalb Title help you close and protect your residential, commercial, or new construction transaction today. Call 615-597-2303 or visit them online at DeKalbTitle.com.
As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Farmhouse Realty is committed to understanding your financial situation and goals, finding the perfect home that aligns with your lifestyle, negotiating the best terms for your purchase or sale, and being there for you every step of the way. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org. Farmhouse Realty. Let us help you achieve your real estate dreams.
Hey, Sam!
Who said that? Cheryl? What are you doing up there?
My bank always leaves me up in the air. I'm still waiting for an answer. Oh, darn birds.
Well, switch to First Bank. They have fast local decision makers and the latest banking products and digital.
Whew, what a relief. I'll call First Bank. When I was up there, I saw a branch near me.
First Bank never leaves you hanging. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville's brand new hair experience is the Hairloom, located at 107 West Main Street, in the heart of downtown. At the Hairloom, we believe that every client deserves exceptional service and personalized care. Whether you're looking for a fresh cut, a stunning color, or a rejuvenating facial, our experienced team of licensed barbers, cosmetologists, and estheticians is here to make your vision a reality. Step into our relaxing and friendly environment where you can unwind while we pamper you. Your comfort and satisfaction are our top priorities. Give us a call at 615-417-1081 or book your appointment online at thehairloom.com. Experience the hair journey you've been waiting for at the Hairloom, where your beauty blooms.
Impact Physical Therapy is a direct access, cash pay physical therapy clinic, which means your care is provided one-on-one by a doctor of physical therapy, tailored to you and your needs. Whether it be injury, performance, or generalized health improvements, a plan is developed to improve your overall health, mobility, and strength safely and without injury. Another benefit of direct access is if injury does occur, you can immediately seek out care for an evaluation and treatment, potentially that day or the next day, without having to wait for a doctor appointment. Impact Physical Therapy, located at 656 West Broad Street in Smithville, inside Vitality Fit. For an appointment, call or text 615-464-7479.
Do you ever get tired of long waits at the corporate pharmacy? Well, let me introduce you to your hometown hero, Johnny's Drugs. Located at 516 West Main Street in Smithville, Johnny's Drugs is all about friendly service and efficiency. Our team knows your name and understands your needs because we're not just a pharmacy, we're your neighbors. Experience the warm, welcoming atmosphere that only a hometown pharmacy can provide. Johnny's Drugs, where friendly faces and efficient hometown service come together.
When you've been in business for over a quarter century, you know you're doing something right. And they've been doing things right at Kilgore's Restaurant since 1997. When you ask people around town about the best place to eat, you can bet the name Kilgore's will be mentioned. From their amazing chicken to juicy steaks, fresh fish, succulent shrimp, hearty burgers, or flavorful pork chops, Kilgore's has something for everyone. Don't forget their hot bar at lunchtime, Mondays through Fridays, then bring the family back for dinner. They are open from 10 until 9 Mondays through Thursdays and 10 until 10 on Fridays. If you're on the go, you can phone in your order at 615-215-8249, then pick it up at their convenient drive-through window. Come on down to Kilgore's Restaurant, where every meal feels like home.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding comfort in the time of sudden loss, we're here to support you every step of the way. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
And the thunder rolls. Oh, it's the wind. Welcome back to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Tom, Coach Casey, Coach Sarah. I'm going to call you Coach Sarah Jacobs.
That's fine. Go right ahead.
I felt bad because I was calling her Coach Jacobs and then realized she was married. She said everybody calls her Coach Jacobs anyway, so that makes me feel bad.
McGregor doesn't sound right.
Okay, so we'll
might not want to tell your husband that.
He agrees. He's on the same page.
Coach, it's good to have you with us. Your regular season actually started at the first of this week, so you beat everybody to the punch, but that was kind of due to what happened there. You were just telling us about that off air before we got started here.
So when I got my conference schedule, we were supposed to start in 2 weeks, and then we had another team decided they were going to be able to be in the conference after they made the schedule. They didn't come to the meeting. So then we had to work them in. We got scheduled for spring break, and then I moved that game. So those are the 2 games we have this coming week.
Right.
And then Cannon County reached out after I'd already had the schedule finished, and they wanted to play. And these were the only 2 games or 2 dates that we could fit in. And so I said, we'll play in February.
All right. Woo. So, you know what? Hey,
it's going to be warmer those 2 nights than it is this week.
I was going to say you got a pretty good break because the weather was pretty nice.
It was nice. We just didn't get too windy.
Did it kind of, though, speed the process up of getting your team ready to start the season?
Absolutely, because we had those snow days last week. We didn't even practice but one day last week, and then we showed up and played on Monday night.
So, in terms of where your team's at, as far as, where you'd like for them to be, where you at in the process, do you feel?
I would have liked to have been 2-0 after last week, but we didn't. We only lost by 3 runs in 2 games. And
right.
Tuesday night, we lost in extra innings, 2 extra innings. We lost by 1. So we're not doing the little things, which is the good thing. It's not anything that's a massive problem.
Sure.
We're just the base running and the timely errors or the costly errors is what's really beat us. So we're in the right direction.
Right.
Pitching looked good. We hit the ball, just couldn't get the timely hits. So I'm not happy we're 0-2, but if we had to be 0-2, at least they're not conference games.
So basically, what you're seeing from your team so far, and again, very early in the season, you know you're going to get better as the season goes along, but it basically boils down to just little things that you need to get ironed out.
Little things that we worked on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week.
So coming back into this week, and you've got a couple of road games, Tuesday, Thursday, I think, coming up this week. What do you think will be different about that, other than probably the weather? What do you see do you think you'll see the biggest improvement in?
I'm hoping we can run the bases, 2 outs. We run on contact. We don't run into tags. That's the major problems that I had is our base running. Because in the extra innings, we start with a runner on second, and we didn't get it to third either inning.
Wow. What's the strength of this team, you feel like?
We are deep in pitching. This is the first time I have had 2 pitchers that I feel like I can consistently throw out there for both varsity games. We can rotate. I've always only had 1 pitcher. So we have 2 pitchers this year. We have 2 catchers that can go out there.
That's fantastic to have both depth there, both pitching and catching. Who are the players that are going to step up in those roles?
Kennedy Odom, this is her first year as a varsity pitcher. She pitched 2 games last year for us in the varsity. And then Paisley Taylor's our other pitcher. Hannah Tobit at first base. And then we got Lakeland man in the outfield. She's because we lost our 2 corner outfielders after this year. They're in the high school. So we are starting fresh. We lost our middle infielders, so that's brand new. And third base is sort of new. Who's not pitching is playing third base.
Okay. So we know if they're not pitching, they've got a designated spot, basically. Yes. What's the strength of your pitchers? Do they throw hard? Is it off speed? What is it?
That's another thing. One has multiple pitches that have movement. The other one throws hard.
Okay. So you got a little bit of both. All right.
How many 8th graders you got this time?
I believe I have 7.
So your varsity squad going to be made mostly of 8th graders, or are you going to sprinkle in some 7th, 6th? Or?
We got a 6th grader starting.
Okay.
Left field, Carly Trammell, batting lead off. She's her first at bat. She had a triple.
Wow.
Monday night.
Well, that's the way to start off your middle school career there.
And it was a legit triple. It wasn't one of those, they throw the ball around, she hit it to the fence.
Sarah, one thing that we had the Lady Rangers with Mark Pritchard on a couple weeks ago, and some of the stuff they're doing with the travel ball and playing in league, and he was telling us that some of these girls that have been part of that program are starting to matriculate into the middle school program. How much do you feel like that's going to help your program? When you talk about a 6th grader coming out first at bat as a triple, to me that sends off a green light there that there's some good things coming up with that program feeding your program.
Yes, normally my 6th graders, what we're having to do at practice is we're working on you can lead off when the pitcher lets the ball go.
Right.
And we're not having to do that anymore. They know the situations, they know what they're doing, so it's working. You can tell that they have been putting in the work on their own before they get to me.
Right.
And know more about the game than years past.
That helps a whole lot. I mean, just having that experience leading in, that's something that we've not had over the years, and I know that's going to help your program, get better faster. Same for the high schools. You feed those players on up. That's a win-win, Chris. I just think that's something that I'm very happy to see, and I think baseball's wanting to do that. Basketball, we're going to see more and more of that across all sports.
One of my first questions, you bring up your left fielder, 6th grader, leads off with a triple, and then we tie in the Lady Rangers. Is she on the Lady Rangers team? Do you know?
I think she is.
Yes.
I'm not 100% sure, honestly.
I am.
If all else fails, ask Casey,
Yeah. Sarah, tell me something about your team or your coaching style. Do y'all like Coach Bond? Is it small ball, station to station, manufacturing runs? Can you turn your offense loose, let the hitters go and produce the runs? Are you relying on your pitching most of the time? Just talk a little bit.
Bunting is not our strong suit. I will go ahead and say that. I would rather them just swing the bat and put the ball in play, because in middle school, I keep telling them, you put the ball in play, they're going to make errors.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically, if you put it in play 9 times out of 10, something's going to happen. So I give them the green light. 2 or 3 of them will bunt. I rely on the pitching of it. I say, we can't defend a walk. Let them throw it over the plate, or your defense will be behind you to make the play. What my motto is. We can't defend a walk or a pass ball, but if you put it in play, at least we've got a chance of making an out.
All right. So coming up a couple of games this week, and you mentioned the conference, and it's very similar to what we're seeing in baseball, same kind of teams from around the region. What do you know about the conference, about the teams, and who are the teams to beat?
I would imagine Sparta's going to be the team to beat. Prescott won it all last year. And then we added Stone and Crossville this year. I've never seen them.
Yeah.
We go to Macon County Tuesday night. They're big hitters at the high school, thank goodness. That girl, I have never seen an 8th grader so large. Every ball that she hit was over the fence.
Wow.
She hit a foul ball so hard it knocked one of the signs off of our fence.
Oh, my gosh.
She was large. She could hit. So without her, I think Tuesday night we should be right there competitive with them. Thursday night we play Stone. I've never seen them.
Sure.
So I would say Sparta and Prescott are going to be your top, and Upperman will be your top 3. With us, of course.
Yeah.
I was about to say us and then everybody else.
Us and everybody else.
Yeah.
Coach, what do you like about your team?
We don't quit. We were down Monday night, and we came back. And then Tuesday night, we were down a lot. We had a horrible bottom of the inning, came back in the top and took the lead. And then we've had some more errors again. But they never died. We had a umpire situation. We let the wheels fall off, and then they came right back and took the lead again. They never die. Every team I've had, they never die.
You know, and that doesn't surprise me. You say that knowing some of the kids that were on the soccer team, that were on the basketball team. You got a lot of good kids that play with a lot of heart. They just play so hard, and they love to compete. I think from a competition side of it, Coach, you probably got one of the best teams in this area.
Yes. Just like yesterday, we had an inter squad. I mean, I don't like that the other team blew the lead, but the other team came back from 5 down in the last inning and won the game.
Yeah.
So either way, whatever side they're on, they're not going to lay down and die.
What about the fan support for the program? Do you see a lot of good support from your crowds?
I was shocked at how many people showed up Monday night because, I mean, that game wasn't really on the schedule till a couple weeks ago, and then we had a pretty full crowd Monday night. And then Tuesday night, they all traveled to Cannon County. We have good fans.
Nice evening. People's fired up for baseball and softball. That's what it is.
It did kind of sneak. In fact, when I first saw the schedule, I thought, they're playing preseason. And then somebody said, no, that's their regular season opener. And I'm like, wow, I mean, y'all really were getting started early. But when the season rolls on, is there a tournament at the end? How does it work?
That's another good question. As I told you, I don't get to go to the meeting. They added in.
How does that not? How does the coach not get to go to the meeting?
I don't go. They bring me the schedule back. So we added in that at Macon County, and the schedule says it's at Sparta. But then, and it was single elimination. Then I heard it may be double elimination, and there may be 2 host sites. So as of right now, my schedule says it's at Sparta.
Okay. I'm going to put me on the spot. Is that an admin decision, or is it one of your assistants goes, or the AD goes, or is there a representative from the middle school?
I think all the principals go.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I don't know that any of the softball coaches go.
So it's a coaches meeting without coaches.
Without the coaches.
Makes a lot of sense. Coach Sarah Jacobs, we're excited about softball this year. That we've been talking about spring sports. I know we've mentioned this more than once just today with all the great kids that are participating this year. We're excited about middle school softball. I know you're fired up. And your mama-to-be on top of that. How are you balancing all that?
It is. It's not that bad so far. However, by the time the tournament rolls around, I will be 38 weeks.
Uh-oh.
I'm due May 15th.
Okay.
So we're making it work.
Wow.
If you miss more than 1 week like the Lady Vols coach did, then I'm coming back. We're going to bring you back on.
Yep.
Well, just hope maybe it's not game time when it's time to go into labor.
She's going to stay in. We're going to be good. I'm going to make it.
We got an extra assistant coach, at least through the majority of the season anyway. Coach Sarah Jacobs has been our guest today. Coach, thank you so much, and we hope to have you back and some of your players throughout the course of the season. And we're hoping to get out and broadcast a couple of your games, too, this year, if you're good with that as well.
Come on, anytime.
All right. Thank you so much. Folks, get out, watch DeKalb Middle School softball. They got a great, fun program to watch. All of our spring sports, and we're thankful for all the coaches for joining us this morning. We're going to have more previews in the weeks ahead. What are you doing?
Cars are lining up. You need to come out here and look at these cars, get an up-close look. The engines, they've got the hoods up. Whatever you're into, you're going to find it out here today.
And stand out in the sun or by the grill because it's a little cold in the shade, but it's not bad. It's going to warm up in the mid-50s today. Come out and support DeKalb County Youth Baseball. Again, the car show starts at 11. It'll run until 2 o'clock this afternoon, and all this, again, to benefit DeKalb Youth Baseball. We've had a fun day today. I know we've joked about the cold, but it's been good to be here and be part of all the festivities. We thank Jesse Sutton and Lewis Richards and Youth Baseball for inviting us out today. We are at DeKalb Christian Academy out at the new Life Connection Center. South Congress Boulevard, just past the county complex if you're going toward McMinnville on the left, or McMinnville if you'd prefer.
McMinnville.
And just come on out and see us today at the car show. That's going to wrap it up for us today. For all of our guests, we appreciate them stopping by. For our producer, Daniel Leslie, for Casey, for Coach, I'm Tom Duggan saying so long for DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.